Yes, Saturday morning. We're going to go up Jail Canyon today. It's looking over toward, that's the Indian Ranch over there. It's looking south toward Ballarat. We're going up this road right here, right there. Don't know which canyon it's going to. It's like 5 or 6 miles up there, so it's probably that one way up there in the center. We're going up toward Jail Canyon, going up the wash, finding lots of junk along the way, rusty things, and I think that was a barrel. Anyway, what do you think, girl?
I think this is going to be a fun day.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get chewed up by the mesquite.
Found this thing on the way up the hill. Obviously some sort of mining equipment. There's a chute of some sort. But this thing, we thought it looked like a trommel, but might be with something. Somebody stuck something in it. Oh, there's another chute. Oh, this is kind of weird.
Could that be a grinder?
No, I don't think so, but it looks like a trommel with a chute through the middle of it. I don't know if they put this in here to haul it down. They could have put this in here when they brought this down off the mountain. It does. A separator of some sort anyway.
Well, we had water up there, you know.
Yep, they did. Yeah, I think they might have put this in here to transport it. That's the only thing I could think of. Doesn't look like it would be usable to work it. This chute probably fed ore into it, and this thing turned and separated out the stuff they wanted to separate out. There's an old rim. Got a little rock damage, or oh, it looks like they beat on it. Wash now. Squeeze through these rocks here. Try to do that without doing any sidewall damage. Well, we came up the road as far as we wanted to drive, and from here on, which isn't too much farther, it looks like we might as well just walk because we can use the exercise anyway.
Well, and there's the other stuff above that.
So, and then we're going to hike up to the mining operation up above. So this was the road we decided not to take. Park down there. This is a little side road people have been coming up and they've been digging holes. So I'm sure we could have crawled our way up this road. It goes right up through the rocks there. There's a little structure built into the side of the hill. Right here below the cabins. There's a little machinery up there. We're back on a road that's going up the wash. Got all those rocks. So we're heading up this way. No, I don't. This must be their boneyard. It's an old water truck. An old truck with a water tank in the back, I should say. There's some sort of machinery over there. It's like a hopper of some sort. Almost looks like there was a furnace or something attached. I don't know what's going on there. The motor. Look like a V8 motor on there. Karen's poking around with the old truck. Here's the little road that goes up to where the cabins are. This is the top of that rock wall. Lots of junk up here. There's a conveyor belt right over there. And here's those little cabins. Poke in here and see what it looks like. Oh, some sort of storage shed. Some bags of something in here.
Really?
Yeah.
Ore, huh?
There's a ladder. No, it's not ore. It's some sort of chemical. Oh, it's fertilizer. I wonder if they use that for blasting.
Oh, 1899.
Yeah, but this was afterwards, I'm sure. You want to look in there?
Yeah.
There's another picnic table right over there. Somebody put some picnic tables up here. Well, this is interesting. Even has a logbook. And a library. Not too many of these cabins you find out in the boonies that have running water. Used to have power here for sure. Pretty interesting. We'll have to sign that book. Some water right here coming from up above. There's the outhouse over there, kind of falling down. There's a lot of bees down here by the crossing. It's pretty cool. There's a water heater. Looks like if you hooked up a Looks like if you hooked up a propane bottle to it, you might be able to heat the water. And here's a shower. That's kind of interesting. Karen's trying to sweep up, and I think that's a foolhardy endeavor. There's a lot of rat infestation here. Probably not best to stir up too much dust. Looks like a camping spot for somebody. Probably plenty of firewood here. Firewood? Plenty of firewood too. Somebody put these picnic tables here. And I think it was the Park Service that did it. Some of the local junk. Chainsaw chain. We're going to walk up this canyon. There's some more mining stuff up there. Looks like another outhouse up here. This is a foundation to something that had a porch. Here's a mesquite that doesn't have very many leaves on it. You can sure see the spines. That's the kind of plant you don't want to have to walk through too much, especially when you're dressed like we are today. You got it all cleaned up, huh?
Yeah, well, no, but the
Better.
rug looks nice. Everything around the rug looks nice. That looks nice.
Better than it was, huh? Better than it was. Now, this is another outhouse. This is the outhouse with a view. Let's see what the view is. Oh, this has been painted up in here. Okay, there's the view looking out. That's a pretty good view, actually.
Huh?
I was just looking at the view. If you're sitting there using the facility, the view is up this direction. Well, no door.
Huh?
Yeah, that's got a great view. So I hear water running up here. Walking in water here. You hear it running over there. What's that? Pretty cold in here. Not exactly warm.
In the ground, you can get it out.
I don't think so. She asked if it was private property. I don't believe it is. I think it's in the park. But I could be wrong about that. That's a steep little climb. Whoa. Look over there.
Oh man.
Follow this trail.
I get
All right, I'm gonna head out.
You go there.
Ooh, all the machinery's over here. Wow. That looks like a workshop over there across the creek. I'll have to get over there and check that out too. I see a head gasket, a couple of head gaskets hanging on the building there. All kinds of gears and stuff on the table. You can see why this is quite the machinery here. This is way cool.
See a hole up there?
Not yet. No, this is a good place not to walk. I think somebody pulled that off of that over there. I think this is yeah, that's a stamp mill, I believe. No, I don't know what that is. It might be stamps. I'm not. They aren't typical ones. 1922 patent.
On the Ora right across the road here. Maybe they had a bridge across here.
That's a machine shop or something over there. It's a fix-it place. Look at all the parts.
Yeah.
There's a roll of a belt right there. That was left here. Oh man, look at that big old gear. There's like a trommel up there with a big gear on it. That's pretty cool. See how to get up to it. I think up this stairway. Boy, there's some big stairs here. There's like a trommel up here. It obviously is made to turn. It's got a big gear on it. It's got a bearing on this end. Sort of sorter or grinder maybe. Oh, that's what it is. I think it's a grinder. I think what they did was they put their ore in here and they ran. I think they put steel balls or something like that in there to grind up the ore.
Oh, there's a stamp mill.
It's not a stamp mill.
What is it?
I don't think.
It looks like it to me.
I know it does. It has similarities to it, but I don't think it is.
Maybe it's the early model.
The early model stamp mill? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. This is way cool. There's a barrel way up there with water. It looks like fed into something. Fed into these pipes down here.
Is there anything to see up there?
Oh yeah, you gotta come up and check this out.
Holy shit.
Pretty big steps. Look at that big old drum right there. That's some sort of, I thought it was a trommel at first, but I believe it was for crushing ore.
I think it, yeah.
If you look inside, there's an opening on one side. If you look in there, it looks like it was a complete solid drum. And I think they put steel balls or something in there to crush the ore.
Yeah.
And they turned it, you know, like a tumbler.
Oh, I was just wondering if you're talking to me or...
No, the boys are down there.
No.
So anyway, this is way cool. I see is belt driven a lot. There's belts running things up here.
Yeah.
These pulleys are running from belts.
Yep.
So it's belt
It's
driven.
early. It's not...
It's pretty cool stuff. There's a lot more to see than that guy let on up here. One down over here. Pretty small steps.
Wow, did you see a whole roll of
Yeah, I got video of it.
canvas or
Here's another roll of it down here. It's a
belt?
strap. Yeah, it's for belt. It's a belt. Oh, here's a smelter company. The Mine and Smelter Supply Company. Wilflay table. No. What is it? Wilflay table. Well, that's interesting. That was it. Watch out for those steps. They're really kind of rickety and they're small. Very small. You have to turn your foot sideways on that first one. That second one's pretty rickety, so careful on that one. Okay. Look at the size of this big old wheel.
I know, the whole thing is just... You're like, a dinky operation.
Well, there's a ladder going up over here, but I'm not climbing it. This is way cool.
So, just got to figure out...
Fairbanks
This
Morse.
is probably for the pelt mill.
No, what? No, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, maybe oh, yes, it could have been. Actually, you know what it does? It goes in, plugs into this tank right here. And this tank looks like it's had some sort of chemical in it or something because it's really corroded. So I don't know.
I need to get a... This is just... Oh my gosh. This is an oh my gosh.
It's way cool. Well, here's a big old spool over here with a cable on it. Oh, here's a mine shaft. Come here, Mac. Come here, Mac. Mac, come here. Mac. Come on, buddy.
Come!
It's got a...
Did he go in?
Yeah, he did, but he just stopped at the grade. It's not a straight down. There's a grate, so you can't go in any farther.
Oh, okay.
But this answers the question of where the mine is. At least one of the shafts. There's some more machinery. It's a big old motor. Another big old piece of a vehicle. Some sort of vehicle here. Wow. Now there's a mine shaft over there that goes straight down, so they've got it graded off. Probably full of water now. This is way cool. I said that already. This is some sort of brake. My guess is this is a compressor. This is the old diesel. Nope, it's got spark plugs. So it's got to be a gas job.
Wow, oh, it's a cable spool.
It's a winch. It's a gas operated winch.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all connected to that motor. That's way cool. I gotta quit saying that.
What?
Everything's way cool. Boy. This looks like a bar off the front of a dozer here. Yep, and here's some grouser, or some treads from a dozer, small dozer. In fact, that might be it right there. Yeah, no kidding. Stuff we don't normally find at these mines. Well, the trail, kind of a faint trail, continues up the canyon from here, but I don't see anything really related to the mine except for that pipe, which probably there's probably some sort of dam up here somewhere that's trapping that water. Okay, well, head back down. Come on, boys, let's go. Pretty cool canyon though. And there's a lot of quartz here, which is what they found the gold in. There may be some more of the tunnels up there, yeah. Could be. Let's go back and cross over and go over to the workshop. That looked like a cool place to look at. That's where we crossed the creek. All right, Matt. That was fast. Come on, Murphy boy. You can do it. Come on, Murph. Yeah, good boy. Keep on going. Come on across. There you go. Here's another belt. I'm almost positive this had been a workshop. Bearings. Haven't seen any grease in a while. That's a vertical shaft, I'm sure, so watch out for the boys. They're back here. Another shaft. Oh, maybe. Watch out, buddy. We got. Oh, that's not the way in.
No. That's what I thought was going to be related to.
Must be around the backside. Looks like chemicals again.
That was fertilizer in that little shed up there.
Yeah, I know. It had the fertilizer numbers on it.
Was it?
This is a very cool place.
Stop.
There's a mine shaft right up there. There's this vertical shaft here. So they did a lot of their mining right here, and the processing plant was also right here. Kind of looks like they might have dug out between those rock layers too. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. So, heading back down.
There's a piece of rust buried right there underneath one of the dogs.
Yeah, some sort of metal there. It's buried in the mud. Now we're sitting on this bench that somebody provided, this little picnic table thing. The better one's over there, but it's in the shade, and we didn't want to sit over there because it's been cold in that canyon. So sitting here in the sun seems to be the thing to do. So having a little snack before we head down to the Jeep and then back down the canyon. It was a fun little excursion. There's lots of shit to see up here. I mean, it's just really nice that we saw all this stuff that we didn't expect to see. Sounds great. So what did we do today?
We went up the road to Jail Canyon and took a tour of all the mining activity and the way they used to live. And there's a creek, saw trees,
Water, some nice machinery,
2 outhouses.
two
You know?
outhouses.
Man, it was just like top water.
The road wasn't all that bad, but it was a slow go. We didn't get back till late, but that's okay. We have a full day. We kind of dawdled this morning a little bit. Tomorrow morning we're heading up Goler, so we probably ought to get it as early a start as we can get out of here. So we shall see. But anyway, today's little adventure was pretty nice. I mean, that was more up there in Jail Canyon than we expected, and I don't care what they say. I think that's a good destination for people to go.
I do too.
Jail Canyon.
I do too.
It's a nice. It's not a really tough drive, and right at the very end, it gets probably the worst part of the road is right at the end, and all we did was find a nice place to park and walked in, and you know we only had to walk short distance, way less than a quarter of a mile. So
5 miles.
yeah, right. Anyway, so we had a great day today. So tomorrow we're heading up Goler Wash, going to Barker Ranch, and then over to Butte Valley. That's the goal, and we should be able to do that. It's going to be a long day tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes, and if there's anything that's questionable about whether we can pull the trailer, we'll turn around and come back, and then we'll go to Darwin. Right? Okay, anyway, it was a great day today. As the dust slowly settles from all the cars that just drove by. There's like about 6 or 7 cars that just went by and left
Looks
all
like
that dust.
fog.
You know, it's laying in there like fog. Anyway,